Welcome to NocBro Nation.
Welcome, guys.
Hey guys, today we have some exciting Walking Dead Season 9 news. Not just news, evidence.
Evidence, casting news, and film location pictures.
Yep. So you found them, so I will let you go into the details about them.
Well, first we'll talk about the casting.
Yep.
So they have just announced that they are casting the girlfriends, Yumiko and Magna.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert for anybody who did not know they are girlfriends. That is from the comics, and they are girlfriends. So they are casting Yumiko and Magna. Now, these two characters show up pre-Whisperer War.
Issue 127 for Magna.
Issue 127.
Not sure about Yumiko.
Yumiko is maybe a little bit further on, but they play a pretty... Magna definitely has a big part in those issues, but they really both take a back seat during the Whisperer War. I mean, really don't pick up again with them until the New World Order arc.
I mean, they make appearances in the Whisperer War, but they don't have a big presence.
No, not a huge presence in the comics. But it's still really cool that we're getting Yumiko and Magna.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
And it's really relevant to it kind of shines on the evidence as to what we're going to get in Season 9. If we're getting Magna, we're getting a time jump.
We are. Exactly. So I'm sure they're going to keep that quiet of who they're going to, cast for those, but it's really cool that they did announce that they are casting for Magna and Yumiko.
Yep.
So.
And the kind of news that correlates with the casting is they have officially started the filming for Season 9.
Yep, they are filming right now. And so I came across some awesome pics. I was looking at a channel that I've looked at on YouTube, Movie Idol. He does some really good Walking Dead stuff. And
very talented channel, guys.
Very talented.
If you guys have not checked out Movie Idol, definitely check out that channel. We'll have a link below to probably the pictures, right?
His channel, yeah. So there was a picture on there that he found that somebody sent to him, and there was a Twitter page that because they're filming in Sonora, Georgia right now, they are around some of the Capitol buildings, and some people are snapping pics and putting it on Twitter. And this picture right here, oh my God, short-haired Rick.
That is comic book Rick.
That is comic book Rick.
That is issues 127 up to current comic book Rick.
It is so awesome.
That's
he looks
dead
badass
on, man.
It is. And also, like, when you, even though the comic is black and white, it seems like that's the shirt that he's wearing.
That's the shirt, dude. Yeah, that's the shirt and pants.
It's the shirt and pants.
I keep like in this picture, I keep waiting for him just to throw that other arm up, and it's a freaking hook.
That's a hook. Yeah. So let's check out some of these other photos I found.
Another thing that's interesting about this, guys, is, and this proves the timeline, they're not in cars anymore.
No.
Every single picture that we go through here, there are horses.
They're horses.
And that tells me it's been a 2-year time gap. Gas is not in abundance anymore. Right. They're out.
In some of these pictures, we will see some cool cars. So we got Rick and Michonne on horses. Let's kick to... So as they're coming into a city, yes, they are filming in Georgia. They're not going to be in the city of Georgia, of course, because they're in Virginia.
Yeah.
So they could be going to maybe a part of Washington, D.C. or another part of the city. You see Ezekiel along with them, which is good. Ezekiel's cool. This is really cool. So this is inside one of the Capitol buildings in Georgia. So a lot of people are kind of thinking that maybe the Commonwealth might be involved in here because... From the comics, the Commonwealth live in very the upper class live in luxurious places, but then the poor kind of live, in different homes. We haven't seen it yet.
I don't think it's related to the Commonwealth.
It's not related to the Commonwealth at all.
It's not, because if you zoom in on this picture, you actually see portraits of presidents.
Yeah.
And you see American history flag hanging up.
It's all ripped up, yeah.
And then also, I'm assuming those are American president statues there. What that kind of proves is that they're in Virginia. Mm-hmm. They're probably in some type of museum that's close to... I mean, you're close to the Washington area, right?
Yeah, I don't know the big city. I can't think right now in Virginia, but yeah, I mean, it's just they're just being, they're needing a place to stay, so they have their tents in there and stuff like that. So that's really cool to see. It's a really nice shot. I really like that one.
Yeah, that is so cool. What's that say? Yeah, that's just a cool picture. I love that.
Yeah, it's going to look sweet when we
finally
see it.
Ready for the next one?
Yep. So this is where we get to see outside the building, and we get to see some cars that are rusted. There are some cars that haven't had any rust, probably because they're, I'm not a car guy, but I know there's cars that are made of metal, and also there's plastic pieces. So, how long, depending on weather conditions, how long would it take truly for a car to really rust like that?
I'm calling BS. I call BS on that because the car could have been rusted prior to the apocalypse, so...
I wouldn't, not in a city like that. Yeah. So who knows, but it's pretty cool. A couple other shots of outside the city with cars and rust, and there's a couple more here, which is pretty cool. And so this is interesting. So a mysterious, looks like a kid, maybe teens with a hat on, and the person who posted this was like, Carl, is that you?
It's Carl.
Is it Carl? So we'll find out who that is, if it's male, female. I doubt that's Judith. It's a little too old, for her, because in those, actually, yeah, it's a little too
just
old.
Very interesting that they throw in the hat there.
Yeah, a little hat. We have Rick again. There's, shooting some scenes. There's Jesus right behind him. And
so Jesus, obviously not with Maggie, but
right.
Yeah,
they must be going on a run or something. Another shot outside.
Well, that is a lot of rusted cars.
There's a lot of rusted cars.
So
it really is. So, and Rick and Michonne again. Now, I want you guys to take notice on the. Let's see, on the left side, on Rick's right side.
His right side, yeah.
Look at that weapon. I call it the Walker Basher.
I call it the Walker Hammer.
It is
a war hammer.
Yeah,
a Walker hammer.
It is a piece of metal with spikes attached to a long wooden pole. This is like double Lucille 2.0. This is like hardcore Lucille. This is a basher.
Yeah, it looks pretty sweet.
In
the background, we have just a small shot of the gentleman or lady in a
Kingdom
hat.
Yeah, it looks like the riot gear from the Kingdom as well that they're wearing. And then this one, look who that is. That is Jadis in regular clothes. Hair down.
Hair.
Yep.
And Father Gabriel.
Father Gabriel in a wagon.
And a creepy hat.
And there's still, everyone's on horses.
But what's interesting here is if you kind of zoom in, you could see one of his eyes is kind of messed up. So I'm guessing he probably lost sight in one of the eyes due to the illness that he had. But it's cool. It's interesting, guys. And it confirms that we're going to get a time skip.
We're going to get a time skip. As you know, we already gave you guys the news that they're building a 55-tall windmill. Hopefully they get the permits to build it that high. So, like we said, it's probably going to be about a 2-year time skip. We're not going to see them rebuild Alexandria. That would be a boring couple episodes to watch. Yeah. We're just going to get them right after they've solidified themselves. They're good, and we're going to get right into it.
Yeah, it'll be very interesting.
Cannot wait.
We definitely have more Walking Dead videos for you guys. We have plenty of more discussion before season 9. Let us know what you think of these pictures. They are awesome. It was fun to actually see these. We're what, like 2 weeks after the finale?
Yeah, 2 weeks after the finale.
I already got Walker withdrawals.
Yeah, but stay tuned for more. This is so exciting. Comic book Rick. Oh! Alright guys, we're done for the day. Follow us on NocBro Nation and make sure to subscribe to the channel. We'll see you next time. We're NocBro Nation. We're out.